Hello, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video here on White Whale Gaming. As usual, I am Whale, and for today's video, we are going to be going over the 14 echoing conch locations available in the first day before you've tackled any of the individual domain quests in the 2.8 Golden Apple Archipelago event. Let's take a look at the map real quickly, and we will see that I have marked all 14 conch locations on the map, with one on the central island, where Magukenki was fought in the previous Golden Apple Archipelago, 4 on Broken Island, all of them down at sea level. This one is at sea level. Here on Pudding Isle, we have 2 down at sea level and 1 up on the mountaintop. Twinning Isle has 1 up on the mountaintop here, which you'll have to climb to, and 2 down at sea level here and here. I have already accidentally listened to this conch, but unlike last year's Golden Apple Archipelago event, these conches remain on the field after listened to. And lastly, here on Menacious Isle, we have 3 conches clustered close together, 1 down at the bottom at sea level, 1 in the middle of the little ruins area right here up above, and 1 right next to me up on the top of Menacious Isle. And I have started right next to this conch because it takes a lot of time to climb to and may not even be possible without Kazuha in the party. I don't know, I've grown way too dependent on Kazuha for cheesing climbing. So, let's get into the conch roundup. This first one here is an imaging conch. This year's event features 2 kinds of conches, with echoing conches and imaging conches. Echoing conches are roughly the same as last year, but I've never seen what an imaging conch does, so let's watch it. Hey, looks like these 2 people are lying on the ground. Are they stargazing? To be honest, this image seems a bit weird. Yakov, what did the commander say to you that's got you so down? Well, the waves were really choppy, so I slipped and fell while carrying the device. Unfortunately, I was quick enough to save it. But the commander still gave me an earful and ordered our squad to do signal reception tests. I mean, ugh, that's the toughest job around. Oh, come on, don't feel so down. We've done this stuff 100 times before. Hey, chin up, go get yourself something to eat. They're pointing towards something high up. Are they looking for something to eat? Wait, is this conch crooked somehow? And we obtained the misplaced conch. Now we glide down. There's a friendly Fatui, like the one I talked about in the last episode. And here we find another imaging conch. What is this thing? What will we find in there? What is this thing? What do we see over there? What will we find in there? Okay, I guess that one just sticks around once its image has been projected. Glad I didn't accidentally pick up that first one, because then we would have lost all that material. And now, as we head down... Yay, Klee, I agree. We reach our final conch, an echoing one.
Wait, where did Yakov go? What's that? Oh, what's going on? After Yakov crossed through, the lights went out, one after the other. I think it went white, green, red, then blue.
And that is the conches on Menacious Isle. Yes, I want to say that's it. Yes, Menatius. That's a tricky word to pronounce, so hopefully I got it. We're going to quickly grab the conch here on the central island. And it is another imaging conch. I really wish these imaging conches were voice acted. Quiet, Klee. You're cute, you're adorable, you're my precious daughter, but not now. Well, look who's back. Well, at least he didn't wreck the... But... Okay, this is way too fast for me to read that. You guys are just gonna have to pause and read it if you want to read it. I really wish these conches were voice acted like the echoing ones, but it makes sense with them being images and all. Still a little annoying. Okay, that is those 4 conches. Now we will head to Pudding Isle. And we have another imaging conch. Once again, I'm not going to be able to read that before it scrolls, so if you want to read it, please feel free to pause and read the dialogue for yourself. There's another time if you miss it the first time. Hey look, guys who escaped my wrath. That's another thing about day 1 of the archipelago before any domains have been completed. Is supposedly there, like, between the domains and the island overworld, around 250 treasure chests to open, but I found less than 20 just on this first day. Before any domains have been completed. So it's likely a lot more of that will open up as time goes on and event story quest gets completed. My markings shows that the next conch should be down here. The conch marker also appears on the map, but I like to have my own as well.
Curses! Where did he leave the insignia? I can't just keep searching. It's getting us nowhere. I need to get to the next island. I can't leave Yakov on his own.
I also did during my exploration. Let's see, I haven't looked at it in this, so it's just of the new. I also haven't looked at my fortune slip for today. Modest fortune, not the best, not the worst. I found, okay, I guess misplaced conch 1 is one of them. Silver pocket watch. I also did find the odd insignia, which that conch was likely referring to. Looks like a Fatui insignia, but it's all scratched up somehow. Those look like a lot more than scratches, but okay. We'll talk about the silver pocket watch if another conch brings it up. Now, there's one more conch here on Pudding Isle. And it is also down at sea level, and that color indicates that it is another echoing conch. La la la, Klee. She is precious, absolutely precious, must protect a precious daughter.
As the one who holds the highest honor among all of us, can't you take this mission a bit more seriously? Honor, Yakov. You need to realize that honor is more important than anything else.
Chevka, I am sorry for getting everyone involved in this, but I couldn't care less about the kind of honor you keep talking about.
Looks like these conches are Fatui operations this time around. In the previous event, they were telling the stories of a group of people who became permanent residents of these islands after becoming shipwrecked there, as well as 4 or so conches after the conclusion of the event story that are from the main characters. That is all for Pudding Isle. So we're going to do the ones on Broken Isle before heading over to Twinning Isle for our big climb. Sorry there, had a little bit of a burp that I had to try and let out quietly. Onward for more shells that speak to us. Oh, somewhere on this climb up, yes. There's the hydro gunner that I'm pretty sure is the brother of the guy from the last episode. And somewhere around here, there's also a non-hostile, conversible mirror maiden. And we have another echoing conch.
Agafia, I'm fine. It's just a little stomachache.
All right. Well, I found 4 apples. You can have them when you're feeling a little better.
But the mission...
Don't worry about that, Zakar. I'll take care of it. You just head up there and get a good rest.
Sounds like a bit of a conversation between our hydro gunner up there and our mirror maiden around here somewhere. So we'll have to confirm that when we finally go talk to those two. I will not be doing that in this episode. Just so you know, those are the 3 Fatui locations I found so far. The Electro Hammer Vanguard in Menacious Isle. I'm going to clear these pins while we're here. I named the ones that were specifically imaging conches, imaging conch. I'm just going to go ahead and place one there to represent the Fatui I found. We're also going to zoom in so we can place one roughly here to represent the Fatui we found there. Let's go ahead and clear this location and clear these locations. And then we will head to the next conch flag. Gathering along the way. Maybe we'll see our mirror maiden friend somewhere near this conch. Yes, there she is. And we have an echoing conch.
What's going on? Why are there so many hilly trolls around our signal testing site?
That sounds like we're getting more information on the machine over where Kazuha wanted us to look. And we are going to delete that pin. We'll actually go over to our mirror maiden friend so we can mark her more accurately. I'm not sure if there are other Fatui locations, but those are the 3 I've found. I've also explored over at the other site, back where we were with Kazuha before, and found that there are 3 Fatui machines atop each of these peaks here. Similar to how in the previous Golden Apple Archipelago event, if you played that, there were 3 Hilichurl camps that had something to do with a central treasure chest right here, where the Fatui machine is in this Golden Apple Archipelago event. Now, our last conch is an imaging conch. I will play its dialogue twice so that you can be sure to pause and read it, but I will not be attempting to read it out loud as it scrolls too fast. And ironically, that one I could have read out loud, but I haven't read the last couple out loud, so I'm going to stick with that. And apparently our mirror maiden friend had a bad run-in with some hilichurls around here. The ones supposedly being affected by this site up here. Now, our last conches are on... Yes, Twinning Isle. I keep getting Broken and Twinning mixed up because Broken and Twinning both have multiple, like, island clusters near each other. Ooh, Sea Ganoderma. Not that I need it. I've got over 2,500 sea Ganodermas in my inventory. Why, you ask? Because I farmed them for all 800 pickups in the Serenity Pot for that specific item. Or for that specific field. Just like I farmed silk flowers for all 800 in the other, and valberries for all 800 in the third. So I have lots of silk flowers and lots of valberries as well. And we have another imaging conch. Once again, I will not read it out loud. And that is the first playthrough. And there is a second. Okay, first one on Twinning Isle done. Now we will head to the conch that I accidentally listened to earlier. Fortunately, these conches do not disappear, except that first one we grabbed once picked up, or once listened to. I guess we only picked up the first one. And here we go, echoing conch.
Gothia, let's take a break. Who knows whether we'll find anything to eat at all on these islands?
Once again, more Fatui shenanigans. Agathia is one of the names we keep hearing and reading in all of these different conches. And now, we will use Kazuha for his invaluable climbing assistance. And I noticed my sticky honey roast wore off, and I'm using too much stamina while climbing, so we'll pop another sticky honey roast and another delicious 5 pickled treasures. Let's save some stamina by getting a little boost from a Kazuha E. Another Kazuha E with a 6-second cooldown, 5.5 seconds with Constellation 1. It is very useful for climbs such as this. At least we should be nearing the top. Maybe, hopefully. Soon, please, game. I get that these islands are beautiful and probably based off of some real islands somewhere, as MiHoYo or HoYoverse takes a lot of time to get used to saying the new company name. Likes to model their game locations off of actual locations. So I can only suspect that locations such as this do have real-life counterparts somewhere. And here is the 14th conch that is available before starting the second chapter of the event storyline.
All right, Sakar. We're done with the signal testing on this island. Let's hope the machine starts up without any issues.
Okay, come on. Let's get to the next island and finish what we came to do. The sooner we complete our assignment, the sooner I can go back to camp and rest.
And that is all 14 echoing conches available in this first leg of the Golden Apple Archipelago event. I am playing this after all the days of quests have been added, so while I have not started further yet, and while this will likely not be a problem for anyone viewing this, it's still nice to show a bit of progressionality of what you can do before continuing on with the other quests available in this event. And with that, I have been Whale. Thank you for watching. When you join me next time, we will be continuing on with part 2 of the Summertime Odyssey Golden Apple Archipelago version 2.8 event quest. As usual, if you liked this video, make sure to leave a like and consider subbing to the channel. As usual, comments are welcome in the comment section down below. And until next time.